Hey guys, this is Tarun from Minus Gateway. So today we'll be switching one of my rigs to Ravencoin. As you guys are aware that Ravencoin is going through a halvening by mid of January. Until then, I plan to mine some Ravencoin and accumulate it for a long run. And also, if you do like my content, please do subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. Let's tune in a few minutes to check the overclock settings for the Ravencoin. Thank you.
Hey guys, we are back. So as we discussed, right, today we're going to look at mining Ravencoin on 4GB cards. What I was thinking of was since Ravencoin is going through a halvening in the month of January, and the dates are tentatively about 22nd of Jan is when the halvening of the block rewards are going to take place on the Ravencoin blockchain. So right now, the block rewards stand at 5,000 coins per block, and post Jan 22nd, I think the block rewards would be reduced to half. So that means you will be getting about 2,500 Raven coin per block. So that is the information that I was looking at, and I'm going to mine with my Asus TUF 1650 cards and one 1050 Ti from MSI. So that is a rig that I keep rotating between coins, and since there is just only a month left for the halvening of Raven coin, so I wanted to check what is the best, what is the yields that we get mining with these three cards, and see what are the profitabilities. So with that, let's begin. So on to the Hive OS screen. So this is the rig that I'm going to use to mine Raven coin. So at this point of time, I'm going to use these three cards, the 1650 from Asus and the 1050 Ti from MSI. So the best to look at the power limits and the overclocks of these cards, let's go to this icon here, and the easiest way to find overclocks for these cards is looking at the cardinality here. So here, let's remember to select the coin here first and select the GPU that you want to overclock. If you see, there is this particular one cardinality where four people are using this, and the cardinality is at 21.1%, where the core is set to 60 and the memory is set to 2000 and the power limit is set to 110. So I was reviewing this, so I've already set that up here. So we are not going to go through that, setting the overclocks here. So what you can do is, if you click on that, you can already set it here. So if you click on apply, the values will automatically get entered here, and the same applies here as well. So that's the case. So with the 1050 Ti, let's look at the popular presets. Let's select Ravencoin, and the algorithm is Kapow. Right, here we see that the core is at 150 and the memory is at 900 and the power limit is at 66. um, let's apply this and let's see what we get. So okay, so if you see, once we have applied that, you see that there is the power limit is increased to 66 here, right, where I've selected. So I've already created the flight sheet for Ethereum and Ravencoin. So this is the flight sheet. So what I'll do is I'll apply the flight sheet, right? Once the flight sheet is applied, let's start Hive shell to see how things are going, right? And let's also refresh the screen. Uh, right, yeah. All right. So we have. It looks like the DAG files are getting built as we speak. So let's see. Yep, Hive shell is started. So let's look in. Let's get into Hive and type in the command called miner. So that will give you the cards that are mining at this point of time. So let's see. So this is Ethereum. So Control A will switch to the other miner. Here looks like the DAG is generated. It's still building the DAG file, and let's see what are the numbers that we get. Right. So it has started mining. So Okay, so we are getting about 9.57 megahash for the ASUS TUF 1650 and about 6.74 megahash for the 1050 Ti. So totally what we are doing is we are getting about 25.88 megahash. So at the power consumption, let's look at the calculator. So we have 220 watts for the 1650 plus 66 watts, so 286 watts, and the megahash that we are getting is about 25.88. So I use two different calculators to get uh, the profitability. The one that I use is 2cryptocal.com. So here the reason why I use one of this is to get accurate numbers for the 1650. If you look at what to mine, you do not have 1650 listed here, you only have the 1050 Ti listed here. So I use 2cryptocalc.com to get this number. So I'm going to key in the numbers here. It's one and two cards which I already entered. So right now, as you're aware that we cannot mine Ethereum on the 4GB cards unless you're mining in a zombie mode where you get a lot of stability issues and a lot of invalid shares. Instead of that, we can look at these three coins that you can mine. So here Raven coin is here. So the profitability looks like 1.91. So let's look at the hash rate. Okay, the hash rate that it shows is 23.2. So we will change that to 25.88 to see what is the yield of Raven coin that we are getting in a month. So in a day we are making about 28.18 Raven coin, and in a month we are going to make about 845 Rayon coin. That's about close to $70 a month, or 69.88. So this does not include the power charges. So your profits would be typically your power consumption minus this value, that is 69.88. So right now here in India I'm paying about 0. Uh, we're paying about 0. We're paying about 11 cents per kilowatt hour. So that is the power charges that uh, here. So it is a little bit on the expensive side, but still, as you're aware, I like to hodl my coins for a longer run rather than selling them immediately. So since crypto mining is not my primary source of income, I do have a day job as well. So this is just a hobby that I'm pursuing, and on the long run, if profitability is high, then I will cash out some of my crypto. So this is what we are making. We stand to make about 845 coins approximately. So this can fluctuate based on network difficulty. Please to keep that in mind as well. So back to the Hive OS screen to see how this rig is doing. So right now it is fluctuating between 25.88 to 25.75. So you know since the halving is happening, so I'm guessing that there might be an increase in Ravencoin's price as we go as the halving takes place. So with the higher voltage, I also noticed that there are the temperatures are running at about 60 degrees Celsius, which I'm not comfortable with. So what I would like to do is I would like to bring this power limit down a little bit. Let's say about 90 watts and apply it there, and I'll do the same for this as well. To see, I'll bring this down to 60 watts to see where we stand and what is the hash rate that we get, and if we see any change in the temperature actually. Right guys, okay, looks like we are dropping a few degrees, right? So hopefully okay, so let's just give it a few seconds to see where it comes down to. All right, so we have come down below 60 degrees Celsius, which is good because running the cards hot does not make sense. and it will impact the life of the card. And we have not sacrificed much on the mega hash as well by dropping about you know 20 watts on the 1650 and about 6 watts on the 1050 Ti. Uh, but we have seen a substantial decrease in the temperature. It is dropped by about 4 degrees Celsius on each of these cards, so which is a good thing, and it has gone down further. So let's see. Yeah, so let's look at the miner to see where we stand. All right, so we are doing about yeah 24.64 and 6.35 on the 1050 Ti and 9 mega hash on the 1650, which I think I can live with as long as the cards are running at a lot cooler than what it is supposed to be, a lot cooler than what we saw. So I'm okay with that. And let's see how Ravencoin performs post the halvening of that is coming up on Jan. So hopefully, if Ravencoin pumps up, so we can make some good profits. As I discussed in a previous video, I've already mined some Ravencoin and kept. So this would be a good addition to that as well. So let's hope that Ravencoin does well, and we actually get some good profitability. So that's all I have for now. So these are the overclocks for the Asus TUF 1650 and the MSI 1050 Ti with Samsung memory. Feel free to use them. If you like my content as well, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And you have any feedback or suggestions? If you guys have any feedback or suggestions, please do put that down in the comment section below. So that will actually help me improve on my content further. And what that would also help, it will also help me improve my content further. And also, if you have any questions or comments, again, put them down in the comments. I will try to respond to them as quickly as I can. So thank you for watching. You guys stay safe and take care. See you in the next video.